why do simple covalent compounds like methane, ammonia and carbon dioxide have such low boiling points compared to ionic compounds? So the boiling point of sodium chloride, which is ionic because it's made of sodium, which is a metal, and chloride from chlorine, which is a non-metal, is over 1400 degrees C. If you look at the boiling point of methane, it's minus 162 degrees C. The boiling point of ammonia is minus 33 degrees C. And the boiling point of carbon dioxide is minus 78.5 degrees C. And to understand this, we need to know that these are all simple covalent compounds and they're all made of simple, individual, discrete molecules. So if you had a microscope and you could look at carbon dioxide, you'd see it's made of molecules made of one carbon and two oxygens. And they're joined together by double bonds because remember, a covalent bond is a shared pair of electrons, and between each carbon and each oxygen there are two shared pairs of electrons, so this is a double bond there and there, shown as there's two sticks between each carbon and each oxygen in the molecule in the model. Now, the bonds between the carbon and the oxygen and the carbon and that oxygen are strong. They're covalent bonds, and so to break carbon dioxide into carbon and oxygen requires a lot of energy. It takes lots of energy to break that bond and that bond, that bond and that bond, or these bonds here. So to break a molecule of carbon dioxide apart is lots of energy because of a strong covalent bonds between the carbon and the oxygen. However, if you want to boil or to melt a compound, you don't need to break the bonds inside a molecule, you need to break the bonds between adjacent molecules. So if you had a microscope and you could zoom in, you would see that there are these strong covalent bonds inside each molecule, but between each molecule, between the molecule, there are these weak intermolecular forces. These are not shared pairs of electrons. So these are shared pairs of electrons, they're covalent bonds. These are just weak forces. And because these forces between the molecules are weak, they don't require a lot of energy to break them. And so because it's easy to break the intermolecular forces between molecules, simple covalent compounds have a low boiling point.